This is a story of great love. It is a story of Ferhat and Shirin. Their love was strong, it was pure. This story comes from long ago, yet people still tell it today. It whispers through the mountains, it flows with the rivers. The legend of Ferhat and Shirin is old, with roots in Persian lands, in tales of kings and queens. But Turkey holds this story close. It is a story of the heart. Many poets have sung their song. Many storytellers have shared their fate. Ferhat was a man of skill. Shirin was a princess of beauty. Their love faced a giant test. A mountain stood in their way. But love can be stronger than stone. Love can try to move mountains. This legend shows us that power, it shows the courage of a loving heart. It is a story for all times. The tale speaks of deep devotion, it speaks of endless determination. Ferhat's love for Shirin was his guide, it was his strength, his only aim. He was ready to do anything, ready to face any pain. This made his love legendary, this made their story unforgettable. People listen and they understand, they feel the truth of this powerful love. The story is also about sacrifice. Great love often asks for great sacrifice. Ferhat gave his all for Shirin, and Shirin's heart was true to Ferhat. Their journey was filled with sorrow, yet their legend shines brightly. It teaches us about the human spirit. It shows how love can inspire great deeds. Even in tragedy, their love endures, it lives on in memory. The city of Amasya is their stage. It is an ancient city in Anatolia. Green mountains rise around it, and the Yeşilırmak River flows through its heart. Amasya has seen many kings, it has heard many stories. Pontic kings once ruled from here, their tombs are carved into the cliffs. Ottoman princes learned to govern here. History sleeps in its stones. It is a beautiful, proud city. Amasya was a fitting place for such a love. Its beauty mirrored Shirin's own. Its high mountains became Ferhat's challenge. The city needed water, and this need became part of the story. The land itself plays a role. The rocks, the river, the sky above, they all witnessed Ferhat's struggle. They all heard Shirin's sighs. Amasya holds the legend in its embrace. Imagine Amasya in those old days, a bustling city, full of life. Palaces stood grand and tall, markets were filled with sounds and colors. People lived their lives, they loved, they worked. And in this city lived Shirin. Her beauty was known far and wide, her home was a palace. But her heart longed for something more, it longed for a love like Ferhat's. The land around Amasya is rugged, mountains stand like strong guards. Bringing water to such a city was hard, it was a task for heroes, or a task for a man deeply in love. The legend says Ferhat took this task. He faced the mighty Ferhat mountain. He wanted to bring life-giving water. He wanted to win Shirin's hand. Amasya remembers his great effort. Shirin was a princess. She lived in Amasya. Some say she was an Armenian princess, others tell different tales. In the Turkish story, her sister was Mehmene Banu. Mehmene Banu was the sultan, she was the powerful ruler of Amasya. Shirin was known for her gentle heart. Her beauty was like a fresh rose. Everyone admired her grace, she was the jewel of the city. Shirin was kind and thoughtful. She cared for her people, she cared for the world around her. Her spirit was bright and pure, but her life was not always easy. She lived under her sister's rule. Mehmene Banu loved Shirin dearly, but she was also a strong queen. She wanted what she thought was best, and this would bring much pain later. Shirin's heart was destined for a great love. One day Shirin saw Ferhat, or perhaps he saw her. Their eyes met, and love blossomed. It was a love that defied worlds. She was a princess of high standing, he was a humble craftsman, an artist. But love does not care for such things. Love sees only the heart. Shirin's heart chose Ferhat, and Ferhat's heart chose Shirin. Their souls recognized each other. Shirin's love for Ferhat was true. It was a quiet, deep strength. She worried for him. She knew the dangers he faced. She knew her sister's power. But her faith in Ferhat was strong. She believed in his love. She believed in his courage. Her love was his silent support. It was the light that guided his hand, even when things seemed hopeless. Ferhat was a master craftsman. Some say he was a nakkash. A nakkash is an artist, a decorator. He painted beautiful designs. He made palaces even grander. Others say he was a stone carver. His hands were strong and skilled. He came to Amasya to work. He came to share his art. He did not know love waited for him. He did not know his destiny. He was a man of great talent. He was also a man of great feeling. When Ferhat saw Shirin, his world changed. Her beauty struck him like lightning, her kindness captured his soul. He fell deeply in love. This love became his everything. It filled his days and his nights. He could think only of Shirin. His art now had a new meaning. His life now had a new purpose. Ferhat was not a prince. He did not have riches or power. But he had a strong heart. He had loyal hands. He was brave and determined. His love for Shirin gave him courage. He was ready to prove his love. He was ready to face any challenge. He knew their love was special. He believed it was worth fighting for, even if the fight seemed impossible. His reputation as a skilled worker was known. People admired his creations. But his greatest work was yet to come. It would not be for a palace wall. It would be for love. It would be a testament to his devotion. Ferhat's spirit was like fire. Once lit by Shirin's love, it burned fiercely. It could not be extinguished easily. He would soon face his ultimate test. Sultan Mehmet Banu learned of their love. She saw Ferhat's eyes follow Shirin. She saw Shirin's heart turn to him. The queen loved her sister Shirin. She wanted to protect her. She did not want Shirin to marry a common man. A craftsman was not a suitable match, not for a princess, not for her sister. So Mehmet Banu thought of a plan to stop this love. She called Ferhat to her palace. She saw the love in his eyes. She saw his firm resolve. The queen set him a task. It was a task for a giant, not a man. Bring water to Amasya, she said. Carve a channel through Shahinkaya mountain. Bring water from the distant rock springs. If you do this, Shirin will be yours. She thought this task was impossible. She thought Ferhat would give up. The mountain was huge and hard. It was called Elma or Shahinkaya. To cut through it was madness. To bring water from miles away seemed a dream. Mehmet Banu believed Ferhat would fail. Then Shirin would forget him. But she did not understand Ferhat's love. She did not understand his spirit. His love was as strong as the mountain. His spirit was as sharp as his tools. Ferhat accepted the challenge. He did not hesitate. His love for Shirin was his fuel. He would not be defeated by rock and stone. He would show the queen. He would show the world. He would win Shirin's hand. Or he would die trying. This was his promise to himself. This was his vow to his beloved Shirin. The impossible task had begun. Section 6. His pickaxe sang love's labor. Ferhat went to the mountain. He took his pickaxe and his chisel. He looked at the towering rock. It stood vast and silent before him. But Ferhat was not afraid. His heart was full of Shirin. Every strike of his pickaxe was for her. Every drop of his sweat was for her. He began to carve the stone. Day after day, he worked. Night after night, he toiled. The sound of his pickaxe echoed. It sang a song of love and labor. The mountain slowly began to yield. Chips of rock flew like sparks. Ferhat worked alone, driven by passion. People from Amasya watched in awe. Some thought he was mad. Others admired his great strength. His determination was a wonder to see. He was truly moving a mountain for love. Shirin heard about Ferhat's work. Her heart ached for him. She knew how hard he struggled. Some say she secretly visited him. She brought him food and water. She gave him words of comfort. Her presence gave him new strength. Her love was like a gentle breeze. It cooled his brow and soothed his soul. He worked on, his hope alive. Months passed, maybe even years. The channel grew longer and deeper. Ferhat's body grew tired, but his spirit never weakened. He could see the water in his mind. He could see it flowing to Amasya. He could see Shirin's happy smile. This vision kept him going. He was close to his goal. The impossible was becoming possible. Love was indeed conquering the mountain. Section 7. A cruel whisper, a broken heart. Mehmet Banu saw Ferhat's progress. She grew worried. He was succeeding. He was actually carving the mountain. He would soon bring water to Amasya. This meant she would have to keep her word. Shirin would marry Ferhat. The queen did not want this. She had to find another way. A cruel plan formed in her mind, or perhaps a jealous rival plotted. She sent an old woman to Ferhat. The old woman climbed the mountain. She found Ferhat working hard. He was tired, but his eyes shone with hope. The old woman had a sad face. She carried false news. Ferhat, she said, her voice full of pity, "Why do you work so hard? Your beloved Shirin is dead." She told him a story of Shirin's sudden illness, a story of her tragic passing. Ferhat heard these words. His world shattered. Shirin, dead? His reason for living gone, his strength left him, his pickaxe fell from his hand. The mountain, the channel, meant nothing now. His heart broke into 1,000 pieces. He could not bear the pain. In his despair, he threw his pickaxe into the air. It fell and struck him. Ferhat, the mountain carver, fell lifeless. His love had led him to his end. Back in Amasya, Shirin heard of Ferhat's death. She learned of the cruel trick. Her heart too was broken. She could not live without her Ferhat. She rushed to the mountain. She found his still body. Her grief was immense. She took her own life there. Or some say she died of a broken heart. Ferhat and Shirin were united in death. Their love story ended in tragedy, but it did not truly end. Section 8. Water for Amasya, the true channel. The legend speaks of Ferhat's channel. He carved it for Shirin. He carved it to bring water. But is there a real channel? Yes, there is. In Amasya you can see it. It is called the Ferhat Su Kanala, the Ferhat water channel. It is an ancient aqueduct system. It truly brought water to the city. This makes the legend feel even more real. It connects the story to the land. Historians study this channel. They say it is very old. Parts of it might be from the Roman era, or even earlier from the Hellenistic period. It was built to supply Amasya with fresh water. The city needed water for its people. It needed water for its fields. The channel runs for many kilometers. It is an amazing work of engineering. It shows great skill and effort. The channel wins through the terrain. It overcomes natural obstacles. It is a testament to human ingenuity. People long ago worked hard to build it. They cut through rock. They built arches and tunnels. This real effort might have inspired the legend. Perhaps a great engineer was remembered as Ferhat, or perhaps Ferhat's story was attached to this existing marvel. The truth is lost in time. So, the water did flow to Amasya, not by one man's love alone perhaps, but by the hard work of many. The channel served the city for centuries. It is a vital part of Amasya's history. The legend of Ferhat gives it a romantic soul. It makes the stones speak of love. It makes the flowing water whisper Shirin's name. The real channel and the legend are now one. Section 9. Their story lives. Amasya remembers. The legend of Ferhat and Shirin is not forgotten. It lives on in Amasya. It lives on in the hearts of Turkish people. It is a story told to children. It is a subject for poets and artists. Their love, so strong and pure, still inspires. Their sacrifice, so deep and tragic, still moves us. The story has become part of Amasya's identity. It is woven into the fabric of the city. Visitors come to Amasya. They want to see the city of Ferhat and Shirin. They visit the Ferhat water channel. They look at the mountain he tried to conquer. They feel the romance in the air. The legend adds a special magic to Amasya. It makes the ancient stones tell a human story. A story of passion, determination, and undying love. This makes Amasya more than just a historical site. The story teaches us many things. It teaches about the power of love. Love can make people do extraordinary things. It teaches about perseverance. Ferhat did not give up easily. He faced an enormous challenge with courage. It also teaches about the pain of loss and the cruelty that can break hearts. These are timeless themes. They speak to everyone, everywhere. So Ferhat and Shirin live on. Their love story echoes through the valleys. It is carved in the stones of Amasya. It flows with the waters of the Elma. Their tale is a cultural treasure. It reminds us that true love is a powerful force. It can inspire great deeds. It can endure even death. The whispers of their eternal love will continue. They will touch hearts for generations to come.